reloading when he's supposed to. Go ahead.
Annoying, like, as far as those experts go, Neil deGrasse Tyson tweeting about like nonsense, like actually in gravity you would have seen Venus in a different point in the sky, and what it all comes out of is we're all star stuff, and it's like we get it. You're real bright. Like, come on.
I think you're reading him all wrong. So I think Tyson. Let's call him Tyson from now on. I think that's easier. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
How about this Neil?
Neil.
Because there's another guy. We already have
so
a
the
Tyson.
black science guy. His thing is all about exposing the masses to space and science and all that stuff. And he's purposefully skipping over those of us who are probably already into it anyway. I love space. I'm so interested in it. If I could just like, if you give me a wish to do anything, it's astronaut. It's astronaut every fucking time. I would love to be up there doing that. I would love it. It would be incredible to be on the edge of pioneering.
My father would warn you not to be a space pioneer.
Oh, I would love to be a space pioneer. I'd do that shit in a heartbeat. Let's go. Some space pussy. It'd be great. But
Space pussy.
yeah, space pussy. I imagine you blow a load in space and 0G and it's just floating around like a little snowstorm inside the capsule after a while. You just, I really made a mistake here.
I feel like sneezing would get out of control real quick on a space station too, because that's something that's not like it's a joke of like, oh, you know, beating off all over the place. But what if a sneeze sneaks out? Just because those people do it in twos.
Well, you just you net those boogers and go about your day, right?
I don't know.
And how does that propulsion stick around? Like, let's say that it goes whatever 120 miles an hour and sneeze. Does that just continue in space until it hits the far wall? I don't know.
Well,
okay,
the atmosphere in the space station, it'd be like being in a plane. So if you sneeze in the plane, the sneeze doesn't go like it hit you in the face when you're sitting there in your seat. Like, it's because it's a contained, not affected by the external world atmosphere.
I think what you're suggesting, Woody, is what if you sneezed in space? Would the boogers continue on forever?
Yeah, what's to slow it down, right? Like,
the only thing to slow it down are like little space particles that are just out there, not too many of them. Or if it hits something, yeah, that booger will fly forever. It'll probably get caught into the gravitational field of something else and end up being another little satellite around the planet out there.
If I throw
a
a baseball on Earth, eventually the dense atmosphere and gravity will slow it down and pull it to Earth, right? If I do
Depends how hard you throw it.
I'm not that good at it.
Eventually it will happen, yeah.
So if I throw a baseball in space, like let's just say we open the doors of the space shuttle and I'm outside throwing it as hard as I can, I think that thing soars for a long time.
Till it hits something.
Yeah.
I don't think space is... There's something in there. There's little space particles and shit floating around. No?
Yeah, there's little space particles, but things will just slow down.
Just
but
barely,
then gravity's out there, pull it. I think the gravitational fields out there.
I think Kyle in this hypothetical spaceship coming and sneezing everywhere is just going to leave the walls a wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it'd float around. It'd be all like it'd just be floating around.
Why would it stop?
You'd have to be like, because it hit the inside of the spacecraft. Like.
You think it wouldn't stick to the wall?
Yeah, I guess it would stick to the wall if it ever hit the wall. I'm just gonna.
Why wouldn't it just travel to the nearest wall?
I don't know, Woody. I want to live in a snow globe full of cum. That's why. Just go with it.
Okay, all right. Now we're on the same page. I mean, that's what we all want, really.
Just floating around everywhere. You shake it up.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Now that you say it, I share the same dream, Kyle.
Yeah, but
I wonder if there is a station where astronauts can masturbate. Because there's no way they're allowed to just be fucking up there. Although, like, they couldn't stop you. They couldn't be like, hey, you two cut it out. You're like,
watch
million
me.
miles
Send
away.
another shuttle?
I feel like
you're paying
if you're in
$10
NASA,
million to
everybody
watch me
knows.
fuck. Yeah.
I feel like if you're in NASA, you're like, oh, yeah, back in the 80s when they put women on every fucking ship, why do you think that was? What kind of experiments do you think we were running up there? Back in the 90s when this happened, oh, yeah, first guy to jack off? That was Neil. Second, first guy to fuck, that was Betsy and Lewis.
First guy to jack off was probably that monkey. He probably made it about
Russian
halfway through
monkey.
the initiation of this process. God damn it. Bobo's masturbating again. He broke out of his chains. God damn it. We need one monkey and you picked the masturbator.
I wouldn't bet against that. That's great.
We know he's a bit of a renegade, but no one's matched those scores.
You ready for your topic?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I cut off all the Taylor masturbatory monkey talk?